the things which I get asked quite a bit is how do I right click inside macOS? Because it's not apparent, right? Whenever you're using the touchpad, a single click doesn't really, it allows you to select things like down here or whatever else, but you have to put two fingers on the trackpad and then push down with both fingers together. Then you'll get a nice little context menu like this. Next, Wi-Fi. This is kind of interesting, right? So whenever you go up to the top and you select Wi-Fi, you can see the Wi-Fi that you're currently connected to. If you have other iOS devices, which can act as a personal hotspot, they're up there. Other networks that you've connected to recently. But if I go into Wi-Fi settings here, just ever so quickly, you'll see we have other networks which are in the local area. But if I scroll down even to advanced, here you're going to see all of the previously connected Wi-Fi networks that I've connected to. Now, this isn't just with my Mac. I want to be very clear about that. This is all Wi-Fi networks I've connected to with my phone, with my iPad, with any other Mac that I've had basically previously, and all of these items are being synchronized through iCloud. Now we'll talk about iCloud another time here, but just so you know, that's why whenever you get a new Mac, you connect to the internet for the first time, and then you don't have to worry about entering passwords for any of the other networks that you've connected to previously, because it's already all saved in here. Next up, if we come out of this for a second, the display on macOS can be pretty bright, all right? And so because of that, and because I now and again, you're going to start getting headaches if you stare at a screen for too long, there's a few things here that are worth looking at. So if I just do a quick Spotlight search here, and this is one of the cool things about Spotlight search, is that it's not just for files or websites or anything or applications, but it's also for individual settings, right? So I can type in dark mode, right? And somewhere down here, there we go. I can click on this, and it will take me to the appearance section inside the system settings. Now, in here, as you can see, I have dark mode selected. I can also select light mode and see what happens there. It changes everything to a much brighter color, and in some cases easier to read, right? But I like to keep dark mode. I can also do auto, and so then what is supposed to happen, it doesn't always work this way, but while the sun is up, this will be light colored. When the sun goes down, it will become dark colored as well. One of the other cool features in macOS is what's called Quick Look. Now with Quick Look, I can open up Finder, I can go looking for certain things here, go into my downloads folder, and there's a few things in here, and I can just click on one item. Now remember, if I double clicked on this, it would open what is called the preview application inside macOS. But here instead, I can just hit the spacebar and I will get what's known as a quick look view of that specific item, right? So I can do that with individual pictures. Yes, I'm a Marvel fan. I can also do that with other types of files, right? So let's say I have a video here. I can hit spacebar and it will immediately preview the video. And then it also gives the option in the top corner to open it in the application that's default for that specific file type, in this case a video. And then I can hit spacebar again to get rid of it, and so forth. Then if I go into documents, let's find a Word document in here, or we can do, let's we can do a PDF as well. We can also do a PowerPoint presentation. The rendering might be off just a little bit, but you get the general idea. We can do MP3s. As you can see, yep, there's PDFs. You can do PDFs as well. And there you go, Word documents. So as long as something can be read by macOS, you can use the quick look view to see exactly what the content of that file is. Now the last thing I want to do for today is what is known as launchpad. Now whenever you install an application, so you go into the App Store, you select an application you want to download, it doesn't make it apparently or abundantly clear where that application has been installed. Now you can go inside Finder to the Applications folder, and almost all of your installed applications should be found in this directory right here. Now we'll come back and talk about some cool applications that are worth installing at a later date. But let's say that you've just installed something new and you want to launch it. Well, that's what we have the launchpad for down here. So click on launchpad and you'll see what this does. It's almost like a very iPhone or iPad-esque view, right? So you can go through, and if you scroll over using 2 fingers to swipe each time, you'll get to the point where it gives you the most recently installed items. Then you can just simply, and in fact it even stars them, like makes them look pretty and things like that, just to show you it's a new application. But just do that, click on the relevant application, and it will load it up for you. Okay, so just to show you, just a single click is enough to bring up something like this. All right, quit out of that. So that's basically it for this video. Come back later for more tips and tricks on how to use macOS.